Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So today is November the 7th, 2019, and I'm going to be planting some funnel seeds today. Now, they do tell you on your funnel seeds to soak them for about 2 days before you plant them for faster germination rates. And I soaked these for a little over 2 days. I didn't get to plant them yesterday, so I'm planting them today. And one of my seeds did start sprouting for me in the water, and you can see it right there. It's the seed that has a little white piece coming off of it. And I'm going to be starting these in the greenhouse as part of my overwintering greenhouse growing experiment that I'm trying. And I already have like basil, and I do have some rosemary and some thyme, um, lavender, oregano, and a bunch of different herbs and vegetables that I'm growing in my greenhouse over the winter. Now, I am gardening in Pennsylvania in Zone 5B, and the greenhouse is heated, and it is double layered. So, I have my seed starting mix here, and this is the Jiffy Organic Seed Starting Mix. And now, Funnel does produce a taproot, but if you transplant it early enough, you won't have to worry about disturbing the root on it. And I do have videos on my channel for how I mix my seed starting mix, and I am looking for a professional mix for in the greenhouse. I just haven't decided which variety I want to go with yet, or which brand I should say. So I'm going to show you here how to plant these seeds. Now, I did try planting some funnel seeds without soaking them, and none of them came up. So I decided this time to try soaking them and to see what will happen. And they did start germinating already. I'm just going to sit my little thing right here. I'm going to take my little plastic spoon, and I'm just going to get these out of here. Hold on a moment. So this right here is what funnel seeds look like, and this is not the one that is sprouting. I'm going to get that one out with my fingers so I don't damage it accidentally, because it is already sprouting. Push that in there. Now, funnel does need darkness to germinate, so I am going to be covering these. So I'm going to finish planting these up here, and then I'll come back and I will show you how I'm going to cover them. So I'll be right back. And you can see this one here is the pre-sprouted seed. The little white coming out there is a little root for it. So I'm just going to get this one here planted in the soil so it continues to grow for me. Okay, so you can see my funnel seeds here. This is the one that's sprouting. There's some here, here, and over and through here. Now, you can plant these about a fourth. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some of my soil here. And this one here I'm paying extra special attention to because I don't want to damage that the root that's coming out. So I'm just going to gently cover over this one here. And I want to make sure I cover that root. Okay, now this one here doesn't have any root on it, so I can just go ahead and push it into the soil and give it some covering there. Okay, so I'm going to finish covering these here, and then when they start germinating, I will come back and I will show them to you. And when you soak your seeds, you'll actually see the seeds start to like swell up, and that means that the seeds are getting ready to start germinating for you. And I do have these labeled here, And this is a Florence funnel. So I do recommend labeling your seedlings, and I'll have a link down in the description for these tags. I really like these tags. I've been using them now for the growing season, and I haven't had one break on me yet. And they've even been outside and they still didn't break, which I was very impressed with, because most of my tags wind up breaking. So I'll put a link for these down in the description. Okay, so today is November the 11th, 2019, and I wanted to show you that the funnel seeds did start germinating. You can see the one right there. Now that's the one that started sprouting in the water when I soaked the seeds, and there's another one just starting to sprout over here. Now one thing that I did do is the soil was very cold when I planted the seeds in, and I didn't want it that cold. Funnel germinates best at about 77 degrees. So my floor is heated with radiant heat. So I put these on the floor and I covered them sort of with one of these trays here. And I kind of cocked the lid some on it so that it could allow the excess heat to escape, but still keep some of the heat in. And it really helped to warm my soil up. And when I grew my stuff in the basement, I used the radiant heat in the floor to heat and to give the temperatures I needed for the stuff to germinate. Now, I would also use the grow boxes in the house, which is an enclosed foil insulated box that had a light in it. And I have videos on my channel of the my indoor growing setup that I used to use. So, I was very pleased that my seeds did germinate for me here, because this is new, and this is the first year I've had the greenhouse, so I'm testing things out, and I'm familiar with using the radiant heat to germinate my seeds. So, you know, I'm very pleased that my seeds started germinating in there. So when they come up more, I will come back with another video, and I will show them to you. So we'll be back. Okay, so today is November the 19th, 2019, and here are some of my little funnel seedlings. And you can see this one here did push the seed coating off. You can see what the true leaves look like. And you can see over here, this one here is still pushing the seed coating off. Now, one thing I did see, I had two come up in this container side by side. So what happened with this one here is two seeds got stuck together, and I didn't realize it, and when I planted them, both of them came up. So I'm just going to leave these the way that they are in here, and the reason why I'm going to do that is because funnel produces like a taproot, and you don't want to disturb that taproot. So when these get larger and when they get like their true leaves, I'll show you then how I'm going to transplant them, because you want to be very careful when you transplant your funnel seeds. Now, I did see a big difference in the seeds that I soaked and the seeds that I didn't soak and just planted. The ones that I didn't soak, they never came up for me. The ones that I did soak, they did germinate for me. So as these continue to grow, I'll come back with more videos and I'll show them to you. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button that tells you I put a new video on. You can also follow me on Twitter. I'll have a link down in the description for my Twitter account. Thank you for watching, and hope you have a nice day. Bye!